All right, workout number 2. Let's get into it with our warm up. Again, lift those knees, warm up those hips, and notice that you might have a few stiff muscles from workout 1, and that's okay, right? That's okay. That is just a sign that you showed up for yourself, okay? And notice how good it feels. And I also want to remind you that this is why we want to do at least 2 workouts a week, okay? Feet nice and wide, out to the side and back. All right, because especially in the first 2 weeks of getting into a routine, because these first 2 weeks, if you don't work out again for the next 2 weeks, you're gonna be just as sore as you were that first workout every single time. Okay, but if you allow yourself to do at least 2 workouts every single week, it's gonna be a lot easier on your body, you're gonna be less sore, and you're just gonna feel a hell of a lot better, okay? So come on up again, lift your hands, push your hips forward, and fold forward. Open up your back, stretch out those hamstrings. And again, just reminding yourself that you don't have to do this, you get to do this, right? You get to work out, you get to reap the rewards. You deserve to reap the rewards, okay? You deserve to feel good. You do so much for other people. You deserve to feel good in your body, to like how your body feels, and honestly, to like how your body looks. All right, leg kicks. Remember, don't worry about how high you go. Just focus on moving that body. Good. Feel your muscles starting to loosen up. Your body's starting to be ready to kick some ass, take some names. All right, butt kicks. And I just want you to play with that idea in your head, right? I deserve a body I love. Have you ever had that thought, right? Have you ever said that to yourself? Start saying it, right? Start saying it more and more and more, because the more you say it, the easier it's going to be to keep showing up for yourself. All right, next, take a big step back, reach, and switch sides. Feel your body getting loose, starting to get ready and excited to kick some ass and take some names. Okay guys, so to start the workout, again, we're doing similar style where we're doing a circuit. So you're gonna do all the exercises back to back, pausing and resting if you need it, right? Whenever you need to is totally fine. And then you're going to repeat this a total of 2 more times. So we're going to start with dead bugs. Come on down to your back. Okay, lay down on your back. And what you're gonna do is just gonna lift your feet up like this. And then we're working our lower core muscles here. So I like to put my hands here to remind me of what muscles to activate. And then you're just gonna tap your heel. Okay, feel those lower core muscles working. And this one, our goal is 10 to 12 per leg, which means we are doing about 20 in total. Now, if you're finding this one isn't quite challenging enough, what you can do is just straighten your leg. So the further away from your body that you tap your heel, the more challenging it's gonna be. So go wherever feels hard to you, because remember, this is your workout. All right, go until it burns. Good. Okay, then lift your head slowly. All right, lift that head slowly off the mat. And next we are doing deadlifts. Now, if you have dumbbells, kettlebells, that's amazing. Use those. If not, you can use a backpack. Okay, so what you're gonna do is start with the weights or backpack on the floor. Roll your shoulders back. Think of putting your shoulder blades in your back pocket and keeping them there. Okay, keep your core tight. And then all you're doing is pushing your hips back behind you and standing. All right, so push your hips back behind you. Feel a stretch in your hamstrings. And then you're gonna push through your heels, squeeze and stand. Okay, so this time, bend forward, push those hips back, pick up your weight. Okay, keeping your back flat, core tight. Push through your heels, squeeze and stand. 10 to 12 reps here. And just do your best to keep your back flat, core tight. And again, your hips go back behind you, feel a stretch, and then push through your heels as you squeeze and stand. Keeping your upper back and lower back tight. All right, we don't want to let the weight pull us forward, right? You want to keep your proud chest and sticking your bum back behind you. All right. So again, 10 to 12 reps here, okay? Then you're gonna take a little break, right? Take a little break, catch your breath, grab some water. Then we are doing a overhead press. So if you have dumbbells, amazing. If not, your backpack will do just fine. You might need to put heavier weights in for your deadlifts and take a few books out for your overhead press. Then what you're gonna do, you're just gonna stand in a nice, strong position. Engage your core, bring the weights up to about your ears, and then press it above your head, okay? So keep your core tight and press. Just pressing that weight up above your head, keeping your core strong. We want to avoid arching our back as we press, right? Squeeze your bum. Funny enough, your butt squeezing your butt is actually going to help keep your core engaged. All right, so then 10 to 12 here. Then what you're going to do is you're going to grab a small stool, bench, whatever you have. And we're going to do step ups, okay? So I recommend putting the stool against a wall, and then you're gonna use this for balance, okay? Bring your whole foot up onto the stool, slight lean forward, and then you're just gonna stand. All right, so push through your heel and just stand nice and tall. And again, we are doing 10 to 12 on each leg. All right, so push through your heel. Try not to push off with this back leg. The goal is to make sure that you are working the leg that is elevated on the stool. Okay, other side. Slight lean forward. And again, push through your heel. Don't push off with this back leg. Okay, this back leg is just there for balance. Good. And remember, go until it burns, and then do 2 more. Awesome. Okay, guys, next step, you're gonna come down onto the ground, onto your stomach this time, and we're doing Supermans. Okay, so Supermans, lie on your stomach, extend your arms and your legs, and you are literally lifting every muscle you have to lift your body up. Okay, so you're squeezing your bum and your hamstrings to lift your legs, but you're also using your back muscles to lift your arms. Squeeze. Don't worry about how high you're coming here. The more you do these, the stronger you'll get, the easier they will feel. Okay, so just again, 10 to 12 reps here. Good job, guys. Then our last exercise, we are doing wall sits. So let's find a spot on the wall, scoot yourself down, try to get your butt as close to in line with your knees as you can, and then just hold. Okay, now this is a great time to do some affirmations, to think about your why. Okay, the more you sit and you think about how hard it is, how much your legs are burning, the harder the exercise is. But if you sit there and you think of your strong toned legs that you're gonna have the more that you do this, you think of your fit, healthy body, you think of the energy you're gonna have, it is so much easier to keep going. Plus, instead of sitting here saying, oh, I don't know if I can do this, tell yourself, I am strong, I am powerful, I am a badass, and I can do it. And then the time's up. All right, guys, so great job. Give yourself a pat on the back and do that 2 more times. Okay, so 2 more times, go through starting from dead bugs down to wall sit. Go through it at a pace that you can, and then you're done, okay? So go kick some ass, take some names, and remember, you are worthy of a body that you love.